I'm Karen. Welcome to 45 Minutes of Yoga. This is going to be a flow where we work on flexibility and we work on strength and we work on balance and our deep breath the entire time. You want to make sure you're trying to fill the diaphragm and rib cage so it expands with your inhale and then it deflates with your exhale, and you want to try to exhale completely each and every time. Okay, I'm using a mat today. I'm using a yoga strap. Mine's actually a karate belt, an old karate belt. So you can use a necktie, anything like that as your yoga strap. You also may want to grab a one or two yoga blocks if you don't have yoga blocks. And especially if your hamstrings feel tight today, you may want to get a couple big tall books or something like that to just allow you to place your fingertips there instead of on the ground sometimes. All right, this is a Zoom class that I videoed. And so when I'm looking at the camera, facing the camera, and I say left or right, either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But either way, you will be even in the end. So let's just bring ourselves to the present moment before we get started. Let's make sure to put everything that happened before class to the side and everything that you're thinking about after class. Put it all to the side. Just know that it's going to be there for you in the end, but you'll be thinking more clearly. You'll feel more relaxed, more calm. Okay, so better able to make those decisions. So deep breath in and out. Let's get ready for our yoga. We're going to go ahead and start standing up. Keep our knees just nice and soft and start to roll our shoulders away from our ears. Let's just take these first several breaths in and out through our nose, just bringing ourselves right to the here and now. Put everything else to the side. Make the most of our yoga practice. The deep breath in. Exhale, come on over to your right and think about lifting the left side of the rib cage away from the hip bone. And let's make our way down this right leg. And gently pull our nose towards that right knee. The right arm reaching up to the sky. Look up and roll that right shoulder open. And then exhale, just hold on to those elbows and gently rock your whole torso towards one leg and then the other. Good, let's hang our arms down, engage our abdominals. You can even bend your knees a little bit to roll up and roll those shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath. Exhale, come on over to the left, and let's stretching down the right side of that rib cage. Walking our hands down that left leg. Gently, that nose comes towards the knee. And then that left arm reaches up. Let's roll that left shoulder open. And exhale, hold on to those elbows and just gently rock that whole torso from side to side. Allowing that rib cage and diaphragm to expand and contract with each breath. We're going to go ahead and walk our hands up towards the front of the mat. And we're going to lunge one leg back and then the other. We are in our first plank of today. So your wrists are below your shoulders. Let's engage the middle and let our chest lead as we hug the sides. Knees down when you'd like. And let's come into up dog. So open your chest and lift the top of the head up. And let's allow those knees to come apart. Big toes together. Rest your forehead and take some breaths here in child's pose. Feeling your whole torso lift and lower with your breath. End of your exhale, let's go ahead and come to down dog. Hips are nice and high, and we're not going to be too heavy in our hands. We're going to shift that weight up and back and relax our feet. Make sure that those quadriceps are relaxed as well. As we exhale, right toes reach to the sky, and we're going to walk those hands back. Nose towards your left knee. Then very gently just swing through. And let's lunge with that right knee right above the ankle. And let's float that chest up into our crescent lunge. So as we lean back, tuck the pelvis under, let that left hip flexor get a good stretch. And now let's swing through and bring the arms up. We can even scoot our left foot back a little bit. Really lean back into that crescent lunge with our hands at our low back, chin in our chest, and shoulder blades gently into your back pockets as you open up that chest. Let's rotate, look over your right shoulder, and then extend both arms shoulder height. The left arm is in front. Both arms up, we're gonna lean back, and we're gonna bring that left knee gently down to the mat. We're gonna take that left forearm, bring it to the outside of your right thigh, look over your right shoulder, slide your right hand to your low back, and let's bend this right knee deep, enjoying that nice left hip flexor stretch. And slowly untwisting. Let's take the right knee to the mat and give ourselves a nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come to our plank, wrists below the shoulders, nice and engaged through your abs, come down slow. Up dog, open chest, push up if you choose, and then down dog. So you'll always have an option to do a push-up there before we come to down dog. Take it or leave it, and keep in mind that this is your yoga practice, not anybody else's. I want you to do what feels right for you. Now let's go ahead and walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. And let's keep our fingertips on the ground or a block. You could use a book or a block here. And take your right toes up to the ceiling. And straightest left leg as you feel comfortable with. Take your left arm out to the side and just take a breath. Practicing balance. Just doing your best. And then that left hand comes a little bit to the left of the foot. Let's start to roll the right hip open and allow that right arm to either hang down or reaching it up, but find a focal point and allow those eyes to stay on your focal point and the least amount of weight into those left fingertips as possible. Continue to roll this hip open. Exhale, right fingertips down, and we're going to place those feet together. And we're going to cross our forearms, hold our opposite calf, and straighten the legs the best that you can. Deep cleansing breaths. And let's release. Glance up, lift the tailbone, reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, and let's go ahead and take our right arm down. Keep those feet together, left fingertips reach, and those right fingertips walk down the leg. Right hand grabs the left wrist, just gently pull, rest the head to the right for half moon. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale a little bit deeper, pressing that left foot down into the mat. And front of the mat, standing back now. Good, look past your fingertips, come on down. And let's glance up, lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot and then the other. Wrists below the shoulders, abs engaged, come on down slowly. Up dog. So the chest is open and the top of the head is lifting. Feel free to do a push-up and then come to down dog. And let's go ahead and start to bend one knee and then the other. Loosening up those calves. Good, and let's go ahead and take our left toes up to the ceiling. Reaching those left toes as high as you can. Your nose comes towards that right knee. You walk those hands back just a little bit. And then gently swing through so that that left knee is right above the ankle and the chest floats up. Leaning back into that crescent lunge. Good right hamstrings, or excuse me, right hip flexor stretch. Now let's swing through. And inhale, arms up. Let's scoot the right foot back a little farther. And clasp our fingertips at our low back. Chin to the chest, shoulder blades in your back pockets to open up the chest. Let's roll, turn and look over our left shoulder. As we extend both arms, right arm is in front. And both arms up, let's lean back. And let's place that right knee carefully onto the mat. And we want our right forearm to come to the outside of our left thigh, look over the left shoulder, and we slide the left hand to our low back and bend that left knee deep. But make sure the knee and ankle stay in alignment. Scoot the foot up if you need to. Deep breaths, right quadricep sinking towards the mat. Untwist one hand down. And then that left knee comes to the mat. Nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come to our plank. Abs lifted up. And let's hug the sides, come on down. Up dog, lengthening from the top of the head to the tailbone. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Roll some weight out of the heel of the hand. A little bit more evenly distributed so the weight's more towards your knuckles, but tailbone is lifted without pointing the toes. Big breath connecting to that breath. Let's walk or softly jump feet to hands. And with that chin down, fingertips either on that big book, block, or the mat, and your left toes reach for the ceiling. Let's take some weight out of our fingertips, right arm out to the side for a breath. And then right hand a little bit to the right of the foot. Let's roll that left hip open. And let's find a focal point. Your left arm could hang down, the left arm could reach up, but either way you want your eyes fixed on one point, and that left hip rolled open with deep breath. And then very slowly bringing that left hand down and bringing your feet together. So let's go ahead and hug those thighs. Hold your opposite elbow. Straighten the legs just the best that you can. Exhale, release the arms. And let's glance up. Reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, and that left arm comes down. We're going to keep those feet together. Reach that right arm long and walk your left fingertips down. Left hand's going to grab the wrist, just gently pull. Rest your head and let's push your right foot into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale a little bit deeper. Good, in front of that mat. Standing back bend. Look past your fingertips, come on down. Let's glance up, lift the tailbone. Lunge back one foot and then the other. Making sure wrists are below your shoulders and your chest leads as you come down. Your knees could come down any point. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose and down dog. Deep cleansing breaths, hips lift and quadriceps and feet relax. Good, let's take those right toes up to the ceiling and walk the hands back a little bit, nose towards that left knee. and gently swing through. And you want that left knee to come to the mat. So we are going to walk that right foot to the middle of the mat, and we're going to shift our weight back. If this is enough of a hamstring stretch, stay right there. You could also slide the foot, but make sure it goes straight forward. You could slide your left knee back a little bit. Now we're going to keep our right foot relaxed, so don't point or flex it. Let's bend the elbows and just allow that chest to sink down towards your right thigh. Deep breaths, feel the tightness in your right hamstring dissolving and sinking your left quadricep towards the mat as well. Couple more deep breaths in and out here, making sure to make that conscious effort to relax that tension. As we ease our way out of this, right foot on the mat, and then that right knee comes to the mat. So with your right wrist directly under the shoulder, we're going to extend your right leg out behind you. Zip up through your middle to keep engaged, and that left arm reaches. Now we're not going to arch the neck up or down, neutral spine. Left foot could come in the air, this is just an option. Right foot comes in the air, sorry, with the left hand grabbing it. And the right toes reach the ceiling, and we push the top of that right foot away from us. Lift out of your right shoulder, deep cleansing breaths. Exhale, extend back out and breathe. And bring the hand and knee down, hips to the right, right hand comes on top of the left. And we untwist. And we're going to come back to that upper plank position. Wrists below the shoulders, knees up or down, you decide, but abs stay engaged and hug the sides. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose, and then down dog. Let's take turns bending those knees one at a time again. Really loosening up those calves. And now let's take our right toes up to the ceiling. Walk the hands back a little bit. Bend your right knee and let it hang to the left. So we've got more weight in the left hand. That right leg is just relaxed and hanging over to the left. As we slide that right knee between our hands for pigeon. Let's tuck those left toes under, walk that leg back, open up your chest and take a breath. We don't want to let ourselves roll to the right. We want to keep that belly button facing the mat. Let's find the middle of the mat and walk down it. And then rest your forehead. It could be on your fists or the mat or a yoga block if you've got it. But try to breathe directly into that right hip joint. And exhale, release that tightness. And we can glance to the right. These are just options. Take them or leave them. And slide the right hand to your low back. We're going to let those shoulders just completely relax. Exhale, slowly untwist. Let's glance forward, let our left fingertips come a little bit farther, forehead down, and take your breaths. Good, slowly walk it back. Open the chest. Now we're going to have a seat, and we're going to allow our right leg to either be in front in a cross-legged position or on top, okay? So if the right leg is on top and that knee is lifted a lot, you're going to be much better off with that right leg in front. So you decide. Let's take the shoulders down, bring that chin in your chest. Take a deep breath into your hips. Exhale, release. And now let's reach the right arm nice and long and try to not let that right knee lift. And let's let that left hand grab the opposite knee and sink down and stretch. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, look past your fingertips, palms down. Deep breath into those hips. Exhale, bend the elbows, relax that tightness. Best you can. Let's wind around to your left. The knee should be between your arms and your right hand comes on top. So make it a challenge and a stretch down that right side for the right hand to come on top. Good. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Shoulders down, top of the head lifts as you look over your right shoulder. And untwist. Carefully come out of that. And let's go ahead and come back to our hands and knees, please. Let's do a nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come to our plank with wrists and shoulders in alignment. Abs are engaged, and let's hug the sides, come on down. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose it, then down dog. Connect back to your breath. Let go of any negativity that snuck in there. Any negative self-talk, just completely let it go through your exhale. Be proud of yourself for getting here today with that left leg coming in the air. Hands walk back a little bit. Let's go ahead and take the nose towards that right knee, left toes reach, and then gently swing through. And we're going to take the right knee to the mat. And we're going to slide the left leg towards the front. But as we shift back, so the foot comes to the middle, and as we shift back, you might want to stay right here. This might be enough of a hamstring stretch for you. If you'd like to, you can slide the left leg farther forward, slide that right knee a little farther back. Now just relax that left foot, bend your elbows, sink your chest towards that left thigh. Imagine creating space between the muscle fibers in the back of your left leg. You're allowing your right quadricep to sink down to the mat. Breathing deeply. Try a couple more breaths. Conscious effort to dissolve. And we're going to slowly ease our way out of this. Left foot on the mat and then that left knee on the mat. And with your left wrist directly under the shoulder, your left leg comes behind you. Engage your middle with the right arm reaching. You could stay right here down the middle, or you're welcome to bring that left foot in the air and the right hand reaches around to grab it. With left toes coming to the ceiling and you're pushing the top of the foot away from you, coming out of your left wrist and shoulder, deep breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach nice and long. Hand and knee down. And let's shift those hips left. Good job. Left hand on top of the right. Deep breaths. Good. Go ahead and come back to those hands and knees and arch up. And glance up. And let's come to that plank. Abs are strong, chest leading. Come on down slow. Nice up dog. Again, open the chest. Think about your posture. And think about creating space between the vertebrae and your spine. Do a push-up if you want to, and then come to down dog. Top of the head hangs to the ceiling. Quadriceps and all the muscles around your knees relax. Rolling some weight out of the heel of the hand, a little bit more towards your knuckles. As we reach our left toes to the ceiling, walk the hands back. Let's bend that left knee and let it hang over to the right. So shift a little more weight to the right hand. Relax the left leg and just open up that left hip, enjoying a stretch down the left side of the rib cage. And for pigeon, that left knee slides between the hands. And our right toes are going to tuck under. We're going to walk that leg back. And we're going to open up the chest. And just keep in mind we're not going to roll to the left. Okay, belly button facing the mat as we walk down the middle of the mat. Rest your forehead somewhere. Deep breath into the tightness around your left hip joint. Exhale, dissolve. And let's look to our left, resting on the right side of the face. That left hand sliding to the low back. Remember, these are just options. Take them or leave them. Shoulders release, deep breaths. Whole torso lifts and lowers with all your breath. On your exhale, very slowly untwist. And let's glance forward. Take your right fingertips, walk them a little bit farther away, forehead down, and breathe. Dissolve that tension. And walk the hands back. Opening up the chest, and let's slide that left knee underneath us. And let's go ahead and have a seat. We're going to let our left leg either be in front or on top. Remember, that's up to you. If the left leg is on top and the knees nice and high, you're gonna have a better stretch with that leg in front. So shoulders down. Let's sit up first. Bring that chin in your chest. Deep breath into those hips. Exhale, dissolve. Let that left arm reach. Let's not let the left knee lift as we're reaching that left arm long. And now if you want, that right hand grabs your opposite knee. Sink yourself down, deep breath. And good, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, look past your fingertips, palms down, chin down, relax the hips and breathe. Dissolve that tightness as you exhale. Winding around to your right. The knee should be between your arms and that left hand comes on top. Make it a challenge so that you stretch down that left side. Good. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist over your left shoulder, shoulders down, and top of the head lifts as you look over the left shoulder. And untwist. And let's go ahead and come to our last plank of today's class. So you're going to make sure that those wrists are below your shoulders, abs are engaged, and we're going to hug the sides as we come down. Nice up dog. Push up if you so choose, and down dog. Allow that belly to expand on your inhale and deflate on your exhale. If you'd like, you can come down to your forearms into dolphin. You don't have to. You could stay in your palms. Take the leverage of your forearms on the mat and gently press your body weight back. Lift the hips, but relax your feet. Exhale, gently come to the knees. And let's go ahead and lie on the mat. Let's take your right arm with the palm down straight out from your shoulder. And let's roll to the right, resting on the right side of your face. Let's bend our left knee, place the foot behind us. Let's take that left hand, slide it to your low back. You can walk your left toes farther away. You can always walk those right fingertips a little closer to shoulder height. Allow that belly to expand and contract. And let exhale take a little bit more tension away every single time. Continuing to breathe, let's roll back to the stomach. Continue to look left. And you're going to rest your arms next to your body and allow those shoulders just to flop. And then as you glance forward, your left arm comes palm down, straight out from the shoulder as you roll left. Let's bend your right knee, place that foot behind you, and slide your right hand to your low back. Deep breaths, those right toes walk away from you. Left fingertips can walk up to shoulder height. And exhale, we're going to slowly roll back to the stomach, continuing to look right. And you're going to rest the arms next to your body and let those shoulders just flop. Deep breaths. On your exhale, gently glance forward and let's press up onto our hands and knees. Let's have a seat at the front of the mat. Let's have your yoga strap near you so you'll be able to grab it when we're laying down on our back. And you're welcome to put socks or a sweatshirt or anything like that on that you'll need to be comfortable once we get to resting pose. So let's go ahead and come to our boat pose just once today, and we'll roll to our low back. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to bring those arms up. We're going to zip up through the middle. We can bring one leg up. We can bring both legs up. Listen to your body, lifting the toes if that feels okay. And very slowly come on back. Hug those knees into your chest, shoulders down. Glance in one direction to stretch your neck. And glance in the other direction. And exhale, head at neutral. Let's draw circles to massage that low back. Take the knees a little farther away from you to get to the small of the back. And let's go in both directions. And exhale, let's take straight arms between our knees. We're going to hold on to ankles or feet. And we're going to pull the knees towards the sides of the rib cage. Elbows press the knees apart. Happy baby. We're just going to rock side to side. Continuing to breathe, you either do this or you can stop the rocking. First two fingers around your big toes. Gently push those heels away from you and allow those legs to relax out. Good. Exhale. Let's place the soles of the feet together, arms to our sides, palms up. You can even close your eyes for a few breaths, allowing those knees to just relax out. Teeth are rested slightly apart. And we can open the eyes again, place the feet on the mat, and walk our feet farther apart than our hips. Touch those heels if you want to, and let's lift up into our bridge, pushing those hip bones up to the sky. And then peeling that spine down one vertebra at a time. Let's go ahead and grab our yoga strap, take it across our right foot. Let the left leg come flat. And let's hold the strap with our right hand, letting that leg come out to our right as we look left, and keep our left hip rolled down to the mat. Relax the leg completely in the strap and gently pull. And bringing that right leg up. Let's move the strap towards the heel with a relaxed foot. Go ahead and wiggle it. Right knee straight, gently pull it in. Nice right hamstring stretch. And backing away. Move the strap closer to the ball of the foot. Nice flex. Gently pull it in and feel free to roll that foot out or in. Nice right calf stretch. And release. You're going to hold the strap with your left hand and take the leg across the body as you look right. Now let that right leg just hang in the strap and gently pull. Stretch straight down your right IT band. Rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with your breath. As we take that right leg straight up, let's place both feet in the yoga strap. Gently pull so those hips are lifting a little bit if that feels okay for you. And backing away. Right leg comes flat on the mat. And the left hand holds both sides of your strap. Let's take it out to the left as you look right. Let's make sure our right hip stays rolled to the mat. Left leg just relaxed in the strap as you gently pull. And exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring that left leg up. And move the strap towards your left heel. Wiggle that foot. Left knee straight and gently pull it in. Nice left hamstring stretch. And backing away. The strap slides towards the ball of the foot with a nice flex. Gently pull it in to stretch your left calf. And feel free to roll it out or in. It's up to you. Good, let's release. Let's let it come across the body. Your right hand's holding the strap and you're looking left. Just allow that left leg to hang in the strap and gently pull. Your left IT band is getting a good stretch. Exhale with the release. Let's go ahead and put that strap down. And let's walk those heels a little closer to our fingertips again. One more bridge. Hip bones press up to the sky. And when you're ready, peel that spine back down. soles of the feet together, arms relax out. Let's take a couple breaths here. Just let the knees fall heavy towards the mat. As the knees slowly come towards each other, let's make that big letter I with our body. So reach those arms up. Lengthen the body from fingertips to toes, nice and long. And exhale, just slide those arms down somewhere near your sides, palms up, feet flop out, eyes are closed. You have made it to your last pose, total resting pose. It's your total resting pose, meaning that if you need to do something else to be comfortable, if you need to bend your knees, or shift from side to side, please do that. Let's picture a word that we're going to inhale over the next several breaths, these precious last few minutes. It could be peace. It could be calm, clarity, serenity, relax. And then pick one thing you're going to exhale. What is that one worry or concern that takes a little bit too much of your precious time and energy? What is it time for you to let go of? Let's allow the exhale to flow across your forehead and your temples and the back of the head. Across your eyes, nose, and cheekbones. Feel the breath across the back of your jaw and straight down the sides and back of your neck. Rolling across the top of your shoulders, allowing the shoulders to relax to the mat for a nice open posture. The breath rolling down your arms, rounding your elbows and flowing down the forearms to your wrists, palms and the top of your hand. Deep breath in. Exhale between your fingers and all the way to your fingertips as you just slowly wiggle those fingers, letting tension and tightness completely escape through your fingertips. The breath flowing across your rib cage, one rib at a time. And rolling from your mid-back down to the small of your back. And across your waist and your abdominals. So you take a deep breath into those hips. Exhale, let them relax. Along with your quadriceps and hamstrings, knees, shins and calves, ankles. Feel the breath round your heels and flow up the arch of your foot, rolling across the top of the foot, between your toes and all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, moving those toes gently. Allowing anything negative to just leave through your toe tips. Feeling a peace and a calm surrounding you. Notice a brand new perspective on your day. As you picture your interactions, holding on to this peace and calm. You're ready for your day. So let's go ahead and take our time coming out of this position slowly. Bending one knee and placing that foot on the mat. And allowing the other knee to join it. So you slowly roll to one side. As you're ready, your bottom arm is your pillow, and you can slowly start to open those eyes. And gently press yourself up to a nice sitting position. The deep breath in, reaching up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart and surrendering everything in your head to your heart. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. Namaste.